What's going on, guys? It's RPG Zeke here, coming at you with another video. It is the last starter deck opening for Gundam trading card game as of July, because we don't get another starter deck until September. And that one's going to have one of my favorites ever, Iron-Blooded Orphans. But I digress. This one's going to be starter deck 04. We're doing the normal starter deck as all the other videos, as well as the Assemble set. This one is known as Seed Strike, mainly focusing on Gundam Seed, yeah, I would assume, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Okay, so anyways, starting with the starter deck, I'm gonna scoot this guy out of the way. And before I start cutting down into this and getting everything going, let's take a moment for a message from our sponsor. Hey guys, today's video is brought to you in part by Otaku Nation. Located in Arizona, a store where you can find all sorts of anime apparel, cosplay-related material, stuffed animals, statues, figures, books, videos, model kits, and of course trading card games. Whether it is booster boxes or singles, Otaku Nation has you covered. Otaku Nation has a lot of ways for you to stay up to date on the latest products and releases. From their website, they have events posted, location listed, a gallery so you can see what things are like, new products rolling in, and that are posted on their Instagram so you never miss a product launch. And of course, a direct link can be accessed from their website here to see their assortment of cards from the TCG Player Store. So take a moment, check out their website and the link in the video description down below. Now back to the video. All right, welcome back, guys. Once again, very, very cool for my local game store to support the videos and the unboxing. And as always, check them out. Check out everything too in the video description. I know I didn't say it for a couple videos. There's a Discord I'd recommend that you check out. And then it's going to be active in there. I'm assuming I've seen it be active nonstop since these starter decks come out. People are playing webcam matches all the time. Get a webcam like this, point it down towards a table, make sure people can see your cards in your hand, and just start having fun. All right, let's take a look. All right, so contents on this. I'm already doing a pretty bad job. I forgot to switch the camera. We've got our 14 commons, 2 legendary rares, but it's going to be a complete one ready to play 50 card deck, 10 resource cards, 1 paper damage counter, 8 token cards, 1 bonus pack, rule, and a play sheet. Now, I should have said it before I open this bad boy, but there is a chance when you slide this guy out of the box, you'll see if you got a God Pack. God Pack means that everything from the first card all the way to the back is going to be hollow except for the resource and tokens and whatnot. And the textures and everything else would be on those cards. I have not opened one yet personally. We still have this other box. Who knows what we get. But every starter deck will come with this bonus pack, meaning that you will get a hollow textured version of one of the cards that actually show up in the starter deck. You've also got your rule play sheet and everything else, but let's go ahead and start cracking into this one and see what this one's all about. I almost said seed what this one's all about, but I thought that'd be too much, so we reeled it back and didn't do that. All right, so we've got, I'm gonna cut this in half because there's a lot to hold while we're trying to like fan these out and get you the hits so you can kind of see what's going on. So we got Ale Strike. I love the lines on this one. They're very prominent, as you can see on the mobile suit. And Ale Strike. When paired, choose one enemy unit with 4 or less HP, return it to its owner's hand. Bounce, 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 baby. We get 2 copies of this bad boy. And then we've got this other guy, Aegis Gundam. Attack. If this unit has 5 or more AP, choose one enemy unit that is level 5 or higher, deal 3 damage to it. So that is pretty cool. If you couldn't guess, I'm assuming there are ways of boosting this guy's AP attack power up to 5. I mean, we're already almost there. Really, anything could do it. We got 2 copies of that guy. We got Strike Gundam. He's a draw 1, discard 1. Hand filter there. We've got Mobius Zero, big stat line for defense. He's a 2/4. We got, what, 4 copies of this guy probably? Let's go. We got Mobius, a 1/1, but he is a blocker. And we've also got Strike Dagger, 3/2, big boy for a 2 cost. Aegis Gundam, MA mode, mobile armor mode. Breach 3, when this unit destroys an enemy unit, deal the specified amount of damage to the first card in that opponent's shield area. Let's go. I don't know, the more I read red cards, the more I'm like falling in love with red. And I'm like, I'm just gonna do a red deck. Let's see how that goes. We got Jin. During pair, destroyed if you have another Link unit in play, draw 1. Okay. One other Link unit in play. That's a big setup. I don't know how that's going to go. Add this card to your hand. Burst, choose one enemy unit. It gets -2 during this battle. So Kira. And again, I showed it off in a previous video because the Gundam Wing starter deck unboxing had to be a little bit different. But if you went to your locals, supported your local game store when they were doing the starter deck event, and if they're good on you, they should have been handing these out, these promos. Just a different art of this exact card. So pretty cool for Kira. Let's take a look at this other stuff. Kira Yamato, Kira again. Athronzala. When linked during this turn, this unit may choose an active enemy unit that is level 5 or lower as its attack target. Oh. Just because. Alright. Sure thing, man. You got it. Striker Pack. This is a command. Main. If you have no Earth Alliance tokens in play, deploy 1 4/2 blocker token or 1 launch 2/4 blocker token. So you get to decide if you want either a big boy for attacking or a big boy for soaking up some defense, because they both come with blocker. Main action. Choose one enemy unit with 3 or less HP, return it to its owner's hand. This got used on me quite a few times. That was fun. Mulaflaga. I got a couple more copies of this bad boy. The Magic Bullet of Dusk. Miguel Iman. What's this guy do? Choose one friendly unit that is level 2 or lower. It gains first strike during this turn. Wow. While this unit is attacking, it deals damage before the enemy unit. Meaning that if you somehow didn't live after the damage is applied to that unit, the unit attacking you takes no damage. He literally gets to strike you first, quote the name. But if the thing is still alive, the damage would then take effect on the other suit. But it's a good way to clean stuff up and potentially take no damage in return. Archangel. Choose one friendly unit with blocker, set it as active. It can't attack during this turn, but you do get to set it up for potentially blocking, and it's only a 2 cost. Once per turn, though. Vesalius, rest this base, choose one enemy, one friendly unit. It gets +1 AP during this turn. Dang, okay. A little bit of a boosty boost. Oh, so like that one card that's like literally the stat line of, I think it's when paired, so never mind. But, you know. Give it a boost. 10 resources, all that you need to start. You got an EX base, starting base for everybody. EX resource. And then the tokens that can be made with the deck itself. Ale Strike Gundam 3/3 blocker. Got 2 of those. We got Launcher Strike Gundam 2/4 blocker. And 2 copies of Sword Strike Gundam 4/2, also a blocker. And then we've got our paper punch-outs here for damage, because again, if you did not know, Gundam trading card game, damage persists per unit, meaning that if you take damage or do something else, that's going to remain on that unit until it leaves the battlefield. One way or another. We're going to get into this white booster pack again. It's going to contain a hollow textured version of one of the cards from the starter deck. We've had pretty good pulls on these so far, so I'm really happy at the ratios and things I've been seeing. We're going to flip this guy around, see what we get together. 1, 2, 3. Hey, talk of Eddieman. So if we go back and look for our boy here, which is right here, you will see the difference. This is our normal one right here. See the full border, nothing going on. You'll notice the border as well as some of the other things here just kind of go away. You get more of the person themselves. The text box is also completely gone. Doesn't have that oblique black box that allows you to see through. And then we've got hollows and textures for days. So high gloss on the thing in focus, big triangle shapes everywhere for different varying textures on the background. Very cool. All right, now we're going to get into the last box for the starter deck unboxings. The Assemble deck. The Assemble starter deck, excuse me. Let me move these bad boys out of the way. All right, and for this guy, we're going to do the top-down camera because it is crazy. So again, big thing here to note, you're going to get the exact same starter deck. There is no difference in that capacity. You even get the little white booster, which is also going to be in here as well. Our big thing are going to be these guys, the token Assemble, sorry, let me back up. The Assemble stuff for Gundam Assemble. So these are just little token representations or essentially thematic approaches to having a little bit extra show off or something you can assemble and bring out to your local game store. As the box here would like to represent is you can put the tokens on top of your token cards, make them really pop out and feel part of the action. These are going to come on runners, as you'll see in a minute. Usually you'll snip these out. They all start off in a putty gray looking color, and it's up to you to color, wash them, clear coat them, however you'd like to get whatever kind of different appeal or visual aesthetic you want for your Gundam or your mobile suit. Let's go ahead and start opening this up. The tape here is all the way across the side of the box. This was aggressive amount of tape, and we love it. Let's go ahead and pull this out. This is our last chance to see if we get a God starter deck. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Who knows? Let's slip this guy out, because it's a big thing. We're going to stay on the top-down camera. Ah, no God pack. It's okay. It's okay. We didn't get any. Dang, that's rough. All right, we got our white booster here, just like the starter deck. You've got your everything to know about the game here rule book, as well as a Gundam Assemble little pamphlet talking to you about the new tabletop game, which we also will talk about as that gets more detail about it. We still don't know a whole bunch. But yeah, so there we go. Pretty cool. All right, let's go and flip cameras. Start doing this unboxing, give you a little bit of a focus on the runners, kind of what I was talking about before. But your kit is going to come in these guys. Usually you get these little nippers. You nip them out of there. You assemble them. You do not need adhesive. And then if you want to, after you assemble them and use them for some time, you could also disassemble them, paint them with ease, do the parts separated, whatever you'd like to do. Just like a Gunpla model kit, very easy to work with, very minimal. All right, and we've got the starter deck, and we're sitting here going, Zeeg, why are we going to do this again? We just did it. Well, you know, want to go through it, give you guys more time with the cards so you can kind of see what you got. If you're able to get product and you opened up your own, tell me in the comments if you ended up getting a God pack, or if you are just looking forward to a certain card in particular, or if you're holding out until September for the Iron-Blooded Orphans and the purple introduction to Gundam trading card game. That sentence could have been a lot better. We're not going to revisit it, and that's okay. Let's break this in half, kind of go through it. Got Ale Strike Gundam. All those textures, really, really nice. Ooh. And I was talking about this in one of them, and I showed it well, but it kind of got stuck to each other. These things are pressed together really firm, so there might not be a lot of air between these cards. So they might vacuum, feel a little sticky. I promise they're actually not adhered to anything. It's just the fact that there's like no air between these cards sometimes, and they just stick like that. Texture on this guy is really, really cool. A lot of coarse stuff going on here. Good lines on the unit itself. Very, very fun. Strike Gundam. Whole bunch of this guy. Draw and discard, baby. Let's go. Hand filter. Mobius 0. Mobius. Ooh. Strike Dagger. Aegis Gundam MA mode. This guy's so cool. Jin. A 2-2. Miguel. Miguel's Jin, excuse me. Sorry, Miguel. Kira Yamato. Ooh. Oh, I'm so excited for the booster boxes. 2 more weeks, man. 2 more weeks. It's going to be great. Very excited. Athron Zala. Several copies of your boy. Striker Pack. Good command. Just a unit on cast. So be it. Has to be in main, though, not in action. That'd be kind of cool, though. Hawk of Ediman. The Magic Bullet of Dusk. This is Miguel. This is the boy. Archangel. Very nice. Vesalius. And onto our resources. So again, very fun, very good unboxing. I like the unboxing experience on these too. I'm a big fan of the plastic wrap, and just being able to pull these out is really, really easy compared to a lot of other starter decks that I've seen from Bandai in the past. So big fan. Really, really good experience. The Assemble decks too, I'm very much looking forward to building those kits. I'm probably gonna take my time with them. I do plan on coloring those, but I might build them on camera. We might actually do a video where we just do the assembly stuff and we just hang out and do like a longer format video. We'll see how it goes, but on to the bonus pack. Let us see what we get in this last one. Let's take a look together. 3, 2, 1, what do we get? Vesalius! All right, and so that one should be right up here because the bases are towards the back. Yeah, so let's take a look at the difference here. Normal Vesalius, red border all the way around, text box over the ship itself. You'll notice this is a little bit different. No text box blocking the way. The red's kind of removed. Get to see more of the imagery itself, and there is a texture going on here. The comets, the meteorites are kind of all cross-hatching across all of them. Ship itself is in high gloss, and then the rest, the background really just looks, well, it's got like this little weird wavy pattern going on. Can't really see it though. It's not as deep or as etched as the comets themselves. It's a good use of layering. Like it is really hard to get that to show up on camera. Oh, there you go. Maybe just a little, you can see a little bit. All right, guys, and that wraps it up for the last starter deck unboxing until the latest set comes out in September. That one, again, is Siege Strike, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Look forward to it. We do have our boxes for Gundam. That is going to be fun. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.